Hey, it's Ben here. In this video, I'm going to be doing a pro and con review of a new app coming out called Leadz. What this is a cloud-based app that's going to help you find a lot more leads to potentially sell your services to if you're running your company as an agency and you're selling things like SEO services or video services to other businesses, whether they're brick and mortar or online businesses, as well as it's going to give you a number of services that you could potentially sell them as well, something like things including like article rewriting, helping them get more backlinks. So it finds the leads, and also there's some ways you can sell services to the leads that you find too. Now, the way this works is first, you can go over here to where it says Lead Finder. You're going to click on this. And then this is a little bit different than some of the other types of lead finding apps that have come out this year. What you want to do is go to New Search. You can add a keyword, for example, if you want to find plumbers to resell, local marketing services to help plumbers in any location. So, for example, let's just choose United States. And then what you can do is choose a search engine, Google or Bing. You can choose a social network, for example, Facebook. And you can choose an email provider. And what it's going to do is it's going to find emails that are from this URL, facebook.com, Gmail emails that are on Google. It's going to search, in this case, pages 1 through 5. So I'm going to hit prospects. What you can see below is it's going to find a pretty large number worth of emails. These are all the emails from page 1 here that relate to plumbing. What's going to do here is it takes about a minute or so to go through. Once it reaches page 5, you're going to have a pretty big set worth of emails that you can download, and these are all cold prospect emails that you can then email to go ahead and sell your potential services to. So I'm going to pause the video right now, and then whenever it completes to 5, I'll restart it. All right, so it found all the emails here. This took about 2 minutes to do. And then what you can do is go ahead and you can download all of these and then upload them to something like an autoresponder and kind of mass email all these IDs, one specific email about how you can help their plumbing services. Now, of course, the majority of these aren't going to respond back. Many people will unsubscribe. Of course, you have to have some sort of unsubscribe link in your email, and you have to have an autoresponder that's going to allow you to upload cold emails like this, like a self-hosted one, for example. But theoretically, if you email hundreds of all these IDs that are interested in plumbing, or they have plumbing businesses, someone will respond back, or at least check out your website and your services, and potentially contact you even more to further check out what you're selling, and you can go ahead and close them on your services. So it will have a list here of your different searches you can go in and download. Right over here, you just check the box and hit download to get all those email IDs. And also what it's going to do is it allows you to next go to this thing called email validation. You can paste in all your emails here or upload that text CSV file that you can get from the lead finder. What it will do is actually it will go through and validate to see if the emails are even still working or not. So you don't send like a mass message in your autoresponder to a bunch of emails that don't even work or are dead, as that will significantly reduce your email delivery score from that particular sender. Also, you're probably going to scrape or get, it doesn't really scrape, but it's going to find a number of duplicate emails. So it comes with a duplicate email filter. You can filter out extra emails that are the same. Also, it comes with something called a page status validator. And this doesn't really have to do with the emails or leads, but this is just a way to validate certain prospects or other websites that you might find to see if they're up and working and if they're even worth your time contacting or not. Now, there's a bunch of other features you're going to get. That was the best feature, in my opinion, is be able to find all those potential emails and potential leads. Now, there's also a way to find the email from a specific website. So if you know a website, a plumbing website, and you can't find their contact email, there's a website finder here. There's also a URL finder that you can find the URLs and download the emails from that as well. There's also something called a Who Is Finder. So if you found a website but you can't find the email from it or the ID, you can try to check out who is the actual owner of the site by using this Who Is Finder. These three were okay features. The best feature, in my opinion, was this Lead Finder. And then the second part of this is you're going to get a way to first create legal pages for them if you want to sell that as a service, or you can click on this SEO here, register for something called One Stop SEO. You'll get this for free, and this is what it's going to look like. You're going to get a bunch of SEO little tools here, something like you can show visitor analytics for any site. You can rewrite an article. You can do word counting. You can do article spinning, and sell all these as a service to your leads if you're going to be selling SEO services. Now, in my opinion, the legal page creator, I wouldn't do that unless you were really a lawyer. This is kind of just a generic legal page. I wouldn't go ahead and sell that. But some of these SEO services you can check out through this one-stop SEO software you'll get. And some of these, they're, comma separating tool, that's probably something you're not going to use. But some of these you can include in your funnel if you have that, or in addition to some of the other services. For example, you can simulate their site to make sure that spiders are crawling it. You can include that in part of like an all-in-one service you provide to them. You can look up to see if they're blacklisted. You can check out their Moz rank quickly, their DOMZ listing. You can check for broken links on their page. It could be affecting SEO. And you can include a bunch of these all in like one service that you sell them as a package, and you can go through and it will give you the test to download, and you can download the test and send them a report. So this is in addition to some other services you might be already selling your agency clients as a way just to be able to charge them more. Or if you don't have anything at all and you want to get started selling to local businesses, brick and mortar stores, specifically SEO and ranking, then these are some ways you can right off the bat, give services for free even, or potentially charge. So overall, this kind of differs from other services because you can find a lot of emails. Probably this is the service or the software that can find the most emails out of any program, the most potential leads for you to mass email and get some leads that way to save some time. Or if you want, you can go ahead and send a message to each one individually, but probably the fastest thing would be to upload them to an autoresponder and then send a mass message. And also there are some services that you can resell, and you can be getting that all on the front end. Now, some of the drawbacks I just want to point out. You'll see if you go to plan details here, you'll notice that you have something called a credit limit on the front end. So you can only use the lead finder 250 times per month. Once each month this will replenish back to zero, but there is a limit on the amount you can use it. Next, as you can see, there is no specific location for these emails. You'll have to do some extra research to see if they're a fit. If you're only providing services in a certain area, you'll have to do extra research to see if they're in your area. And also, kind of researching their email through Google or the internet to see if they even have a website up, in addition to this service that kind of validates their email to see if they're even in business anymore before you send them an email, which is going to take some extra time. Also, the sales page might claim to say that everything's under one roof, but of course you still have to have a good brand, a website, and follow through on the services you're actually going to offer, whether you're going to offer some of these or your very own ones. And based on the sales page, it looks like the coders behind Code Leadz, they're not really like an agency themselves. They don't go out and have their own clients, from what I could tell. So they're not getting offline brick and mortar type results. But it doesn't mean that you can't use it for yourself. Just pointing this out during the review that I'm doing. Now, it is launching for an early bird discounted price and no monthly fee access for everything I just showed you, including this extra all-in-one SEO or one-stop SEO service you'll get as well. And you can check that out whenever it launches on the sales page for all the information and the early bird discount price. Now, also, you'll be getting a number of bonuses below this video, as always. And if you get it through my link, you'll end up getting those bonuses too. So thanks for checking out this review of Cold Leads. Hopefully this clearly outlined what the app does, who it's right for, and I'll talk to you again soon.